What's up, it's K.Honesty, and I'm about to review the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 15, Episode 9. So if you haven't seen the 9th episode of the Real Housewives of Atlanta of Season 15, turn this video off right now, go watch the episode, and come back and watch this video. Anything I say is my opinion. It does not reflect anyone or anything associated with the show. These are my thoughts and expressions. Ain't nobody making me say anything that I don't want to say. Ain't nobody pressuring me to say anything. These are all my thoughts. My phone stand almost fell. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, I'm also not a public speaker, so I will tend to stutter. I might stop to regain my thoughts. Definitely gonna be looking at my notes over here that I take when I watch the show. Definitely gonna hear me say like 1,000 times. Probably hear me say so. I just said see. Probably hear me say so like 1,000 times. All that good, bad stuff, whatever you want to call it. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It's a easy and free way of supporting your girl. And it literally takes less than 4 seconds to do that. You ain't doing nothing in 4 seconds if you're watching this video. You can just hit that like button and that subscribe button. It's that easy. Oh, snap. It's that easy. My arms. I just saw my arms do that. Anyway, I try to keep my reviews as real as possible. If I see something, I hear something, notice something, I bring it up. Because that's just how I am. Might still hear some fireworks because 4th of July. Our people, we don't stop on 4th of July. We keep going. And like I said, I'm not into tech like that. I just like to talk about shows that I watch. So I don't know how to turn off the backing sound, the background, the sound, and stuff that you hear in the background. But anyway, last chance. If you haven't seen episode 9 of season 15 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, turn this video off right now because I'm about to see. I be talking too fast too. I need to slow down. But yeah, turn this video off right now if you haven't seen that episode because I'm about to spoil the entire episode and I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it. Okay? Oh yeah, of course I got my handy dandy water bottle because I be talking and my mouth get dry. And I'm super thirsty today, so. We just gonna leave the top off because I know I'm gonna be drinking the hell out of this whole review. Okay. Damn, I was just smacking. I don't want to do that because I know some people don't like the smacking. I ain't mean to do all that smacking, but that water was just busting right now. Anyway, okay. Last chance, episode 9, season 15, Real Housewives of Atlanta. About to spoil the episode. Okay. The first episode we get, I said the first episode. Sheesh. See, I am also burnt out. So anyway, the first scene that we get is, we get the little quick filler scenes, but I stopped writing about those. They don't really be mattering unless it's something that I wanted to point out. But basically, Sheree is at the little, I don't know if she's at an actual doctor's office or she at the holistic. We're not saying that holistic doctors aren't real doctors. I don't know. But I guess she's at the holistic doctor and they putting the little pins in her because she trying to shrink her fibroids. Which I think is so crazy that I've been watching these Real Housewives shows and they've been talking about their fibroid story. And now I just found out that I got fibroids. I got a 12 centimeter fibroid that I have to get surgery to get removed. So I'm waiting for the doctor to call me and tell me when my surgery date is to get this junk removed. This junk he said that it makes my stomach bulge out. So this I might have a little flatter stomach. I don't know. I'm just hoping. But he said it's big and it's just sitting right there, so I'm ready to get this joint out. But yeah, so now I'm relating, but it's like the holistic route, I don't know. It's just I feel like that would take too long. But I mean, if she got the money to do it, hey, why not? So they put little pin needles in her. She's like, oh, is it in? Is it in? I was like, that's how you be sounding when you be having sex. So I'm playing. Or am I? I don't know how Sheree's sex life is. My phone stand keep about to fall. I don't understand why it's doing that today. Then we get another little quick scene. Marlo, she tells her little manager / friend, the one that hooked her up with her blind date, telling her about the date basically. Saying that the date was nice and tells her friend that they showed a little text message he sent her the next morning, basically saying he had a great time. Hope that they could do it again, something like that. Marlo responds with, thanks for making the date perfect, and something like that. Then the friend tries to tell Marlo to text him good afternoon, like talking about some keep it going, text them good afternoon. I'm like, what? Now you trying to make her look thirsty. If she sent a text, if she sent that good morning text back to him, then that should be it for now. It's like, what are they? What are they? Teenagers? They just gonna text back and forth? No, they out here got stuff to do. I was glad Marlo was like, nah, I'm not gonna. She said something. She didn't say. I can't remember what she said, but she was like, nah, I ain't about to text him no good afternoon. I was like, yeah, the friend doing too much. Like what? So this whole episode is basically based around. I mean, this whole episode is basically going to be based around Sonya's Mommy Nation event, where the whole cast ends up being there. I didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize that because if it wasn't for what 2 episodes ago or last episode, we wouldn't even have had the whole cast there because Kenya and Candy wasn't really feeling Sonya until Sonya went to them individually and talked to them about how she was feeling or whatever. Oh, excuse me. Well, she didn't go to Kenya individually. She spoke about it in front of the ladies at the little Gucci brunch, but she went to both of them basically, and like mended fences in a sense, to where they could show up to her event. So I think Sonya's at the event where she's at the event space where her Mommy Nation event is going to be held. I think they working like on merch and stuff like that. She got some friends of hers helping her working on like merch. She gets to explain in a professional basically like what's the event going to be entailing, like raising money for a woman that she met who runs a nonprofit for a school that it's a private school that that's only based on. I mean, it's a private school that helps homeless kids basically, which I think is dope. I think that's dope. To think that kids can't get in school because you need, if I'm not well, I don't know, but I feel like homeless kids could always go to school. I don't know the whole I don't know the whole situation of the charity. Maybe it's something else to it, but I feel like it's still a good cause. So then Sonya shares with her friends that the person that was supposed to MC the auction caught COVID, so she got to find somebody to replace her. And one of Sonya's friends suggests Kenya. Sonya was like, I don't know, like me and Kenya just got back on good terms. I was like, she still said she basically said, what she say to Sonya? She said something about I need to see if you worthy of my loyalty or royal of my friendship. I can't remember what she said, but it was something that was like random, and I was like, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so Sonya's on the fence about she's on the fence about hitting up Kenya about this event. I mean, I was responding to a text. Alright, my bad, y'all. Y'all know how that be. Texting. Y'all know how that be. Anyway, so we get to this scene. Kenya, she, she didn't get to perform at what was it? Magic City in Alabama. So she creating and people had a lot of mixed thoughts about that. People were saying that she faked being sick because she didn't want to perform. People said she had stage fright. People said she wasn't really performing. She just made it up. I don't know. People were saying a whole bunch of stuff. But as we know, she didn't get to perform at Magic City in Alabama for at ASU. So she's doing this commercial now for her hair care line. Monyetta's there. Kenya said she might as well interpret the dance that Monyetta that gave her to do for the Magic City event and put it in her commercial. So then she has this cute little scene with baby Brooklyn. Brooklyn's dressed just like her. I was just like, that's so cute. Then her little man friend, the dude that Kenya's supposed to be talking to, what's his name, Roy, he pops up. with some food. She like, ooh, you bought some goodies. She fake like show him around the little ass. I'm just like, what are we really showing him? Turn around the damn circle, you see everything. So he basically was. I guess she was basically explaining what he was saying. She was like, I have this iconic situation. I don't know what she said, but like everybody knows Kenya or more hair care. I was like, okay. Her and Mamietta trying to explain to Roy how big that saying is was like, it was humorous for me. So then Roy, he leaves. He was like, bye bye Brooklyn. I thought that was cute. Because Kenya was like, Brooklyn, you remember mommy's friend Roy? They just be introducing the kids, child. So then Sonya calls Kenya to ask her if she can MC the event, MC the auction event, the auction part of the event. Kenya was like, oh yeah, I'll do that for you. And then she say in her confessional, this the second time Sonya has what she say? This is the second time Sonya done booked me without going through my agent. And I'm not laughing to say that Kenya doesn't have an agent. Of course she does. I'm laughing because it's laughable that they trying to make us think that this shit wasn't like planned. We just making it seem like, oh, she just called Kenya. I mean, it could have been that, but at the same time, girl, that's your castmate. The other ladies are gonna be there. Why you gonna be there anyway? So why not just be there and be the center of attention in a way, which we know you love, low key, Kenya. So it's just like girl. I was like, I hope she was joking when she said that, cause like, girl, I mean, I get it. She's a big time Miss. I don't want to get it wrong. Is it Miss USA or is it Miss America? I don't know. But you know, she got status, so of course she can have an agent. But I'm just like, girl, this your castmate. You was gonna be there anyway, so why not be there and be up there and MCing, doing what you like to do, talking about. I mean, just like on having a mic and saying shit. So like, girl, I was just like, can you shut up? I was like, I couldn't believe she said that in that moment. I was like, get out of here. So then we get this scene, y'all know I don't be with the emotions, but we get this scene with Drew talking to her mom and her sister. They talk briefly about her little video shoot. And Drew talks about, my sister, before she was my producer, she was doing a lot of stuff. And like basically runs down her accolades, talks about she was a writer on Martin. Big flex. Big humble flex. I was like, okay. I wonder what episode she helped write. I was just like, damn, okay. A whole bunch of, she said she ran a couple of, 500 Fortune companies. Don't get me started. I don't know. Ran Wesley Snipes company, something like that. A whole bunch of stuff. Just ran her sister's accolades down. But I was like, writer on Martin, you don't gotta say nothing else. Like you like nothing else. You goated. You goated. Allison is goated. Writer on Martin, you goated. That could be your one thing on your resume. You goated. I don't care what nobody say. I'm just saying. I mean, why ain't just saying that? You goated. Martin, my favorite comedian too, so it's just like. So Drew gets to, now, by you not being my manager anymore, I now know what it takes to have to get things done on my own, stuff like that. She says when Allison went away, she didn't know what Allison was really going through. She didn't understand or something like that. And I can understand where she coming from, because it's like I got two sisters. We not very close because we didn't grow up together. Neither one of my sisters, we didn't grow up together. But we're building bonds now as we're older. But I can get where she coming from, where you have a younger sister and you in that younger mindset. You don't really know what's going on with your sister. You ain't really trying to pry. But in the same sense, wasn't they living together? They was living together as sisters. I don't know. I wasn't living with my sisters. But anyway, so she says, what she say? So Allison starts sharing. Says the first time she went to the psych hospital, she started being reminded of the guy who used to beat on her, and it caused her to have these bad dreams and anxiety and PTSD. So I was like, oh, okay, that's real. That DV is real. That's why I said if you watch my Baddies East auditions review, I got pissed off about the fact that that Rolly turned the girl away because she was a DV victim. DV, she advocated for DV, and I was just like, and she piped up on Biggie for because Biggie said I've also experienced dealt with DV, so it was just like, so I be thinking that's serious issue. So that is serious. She explains all that why she went to the psych hospital, but she says she's okay now, and she wasn't dealing with it then, and that was the problem, that she wasn't dealing with it. But she was like she happy that this time around during her transition, Drew allowed her to be there or allowed her to stay there. I guess because the first time, well, yeah, because Drew said the first time around she didn't know Allison was going through it. So then, what she say? Drew says in her confessional that her sister had a mental breakdown when COVID came. A lot of people did. Not saying that she's not not saying that it's not saying that it's anything against her having a mental breakdown, but I just like a lot of people did. But she said her sister had a mental breakdown around the COVID times, and she was admitted to the psych hospital for the second time, or something like that. And she was like, "But this," she was like, "So this time around, she's want to make sure she's there for her." So I guess we're gonna be seeing more of Allison. But I'm cool with this storyline with Drew. Her pursuing her music because she can actually sing, and I like her song. So I'm just like, I'm cool with this storyline. Her trying to make her music and the situation building with her sister and her mom, because Allison was like, well, I just feel like back then I was always working. We never got to be we never got to really be sisters. And the mom just was like, I love to see this moment because she was like, I love to see you sharing, Allison, because had I known you was going through all this, I would have done better, or basically like sympathizing, hearing what she's saying. So it's just like I would rather see Drew going through this with her mother and her sister and the whole music thing than to see her having some stupid beef with what's her name, with Sonya, because last season was so irritating. So I'm glad we ain't seeing that this season. It seems like Drew and Sonya are on cordial terms. like uh like Drew said, yeah, because Drew invited Sonya out to hear her sing with Candace. So when after the show, Drew was like, I feel like that was an olive branch being made because you came to the show. So I feel like Drew and Sonya are cordial now. I'd rather not see that. Not because I care, it's just because it wasn't entertaining. It was just cringy to watch on both parts. So then Sheree, she goes to dinner with some OGs from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Lisa Wu. I was trying not to call. It happened anyway. So yeah, she goes to dinner with some OGs: Lisa Wu, Kim Zolak, and Nashawn. I forgot who Nashawn even is, and I forgot her last name. Mind you, I've seen every season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I just don't remember Nashawn, but I remember Lisa and Kim. They just had memorable moments, and they was memorable on the show. So she meets up with them. Lisa and Kim fake makeup because they showed a little clip of Lisa and Kim having their little tiff back when they was on the show together. And Kim was like, I don't know if I should smack you or hug you. And they was like, we're gonna make up, and they hug. And you know, Kim, she just her simple old self. So then they show a clip of Sheree basically like FaceTiming, who was it? Kenya or somebody else. Basically, she inviting the ladies out to Portugal. I think we all need a trip. They kill me. They kill me. I think we all need a girls' trip. Real Housewives are so funny, man. Yeah, I just think we need to get away. It feels like they just do that every 3 episodes. But you know, the the infamous, yeah. It's even the infamous. We all need to just sit down and talk it out because we don't like the drama, or it's the infamous. We all just need to get away, take a girls' trip, get our minds off the drama. It's even one of them too. So Sheree, infamous. We need to get away. Portugal. King was like, well, I've never been to Spain. And they showed a little clip of Portugal. He said, not in Spain. I was like, come on, King, you can't keep letting them do you like that. She come to the Gucci party with Chanel. They was like, not Gucci. Portugal, not Spain. They keep playing with Kenya, bruh. Somebody on this show is somebody in the background of this show. They trying to do Kenya dirty, bruh. So yeah, they show that clip of Sheree telling the ladies we need to get away Portugal, Kenya, Spain. But Sheree tells the ladies at the table, the OGs, she's like, yeah, the reason I need to go on this trip because of the holistic way to cure fibroids, all that other stuff. And I think she invites the OGs too. I can't remember. I ain't go back and either because I had to watch this shit at work. So I was like, okay. But I think she invited the OGs. I'm not sure. Where am I at now? So Sheree gets the naming off. Yeah, you know, I invited, I mean, you know who the ladies are. Started naming off the ladies. Kim was like, oh, I like Marlo. And, oh, did I say Kenya? I meant Kim. Kim said, I like Marlo. And then she was like, Kenya, I'm surprised she's not dead by now. Kim's like, you know, I'm just going to say how I feel. That's what got your ass kicked off the show the first time. Saying how you feel. So they get to talking about how they been. It's like, Kim, you know, you and Croy. Kim was like, yeah, we're still going strong. 11 years strong, baby. So Lisa was like, well, I seen the blogs about your house in foreclosure. I was just like, oh, man. So Kim was like, oh, you know, that's just those are just news articles. It wasn't like it was TMZ or something. I'm just like, what? Wasn't it TMZ? It was definitely on the Shade Room. That's why I get my little tea from. That's why I be looking and stuff. So then, you know, Sheree, she shows little pictures, talking for shares that she's a grandma. A grandma. Look, I told you I was going to stop smacking because I know some people don't like the smacking. That word was just busting and I had forgot. So she's showing the baby picture around, and Kim was like, "Oh," they was like, "You gonna have another one, Kim?" Kim was like, "Oh, Craig got a vasectomy." I was just like, we. This is why we didn't miss you. You just be randomly saying shit. That's why we ain't miss you. So Sheree, she brings up the fact that Lisa and Deshaun both got divorced after they left the show. I was just like, look at her just throwing that shit out there while they on the camera. I was like, hey, hey, need something to spice this episode up because they wasn't giving us a lot. Oh, dang, I forgot to grade this episode before I started. I usually grade the episodes before and after the reviews. But since I forgot, I'm going to grade it at the end. So, Deshaun said she was blindsided by her husband. They show a clip, and then I kind of remembered her relationship, and then I didn't. And I was just like, was she on the show? I couldn't remember her. I don't remember her. I'm sorry. She wasn't memorable. Or maybe I just smoked too much. But I remember Lisa's relationship. I remember Lisa's relationship. But then she said that her husband knew she was about to divorce him, so he beat her to the punch. That's what Lisa says. And then Sean was like, "Oh, I'm dating now." And Sheree, she started talking about Martell. I'm just like, why we still talking about Martell? And we know y'all not together. We know y'all not together because he had that interview. I don't remember what I saw the interview on before the show even came out. I saw an interview of him doing it somewhere, and he said that him and Sheree are just friends. They good friends. But I can't remember what the interview was. I feel like it was something, but I seen it on the Shade Room. So it was before this season came out. So that's how I know that this whole shit with Sheree and Martell is a sham. So she talks about Martell like he's not the guy that people portray him to be. I don't even know what people betray him to be. I don't got nothing against the man because I don't know anything about him because I don't watch the show that he's on. So I don't know anything about his situation. I just don't like the fact that they playing in our face because I seen that interview before the season came out. He shouldn't have did that interview. I don't know. Was he doing that to be messy? I don't know. But he ain't on the contract with Bravo. I don't know. But I seen that interview before the show came out, before Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15 came out. And I was like, okay. And then the first episode, it was her and him. And I was just like, what? It's okay. So they're going to play in our face. But I was like, I know this stuff be previously recorded. So I was just like, okay. Oh, dang. Well, maybe the interview could be... I just thought about it. I said I seen the interview right before the show aired. So maybe it was pressed for the show. That too. I don't know. I stand on what I said. I don't care. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Shoot. Like I said, my opinions is my opinions. So Kim, she said she went to Portia's wedding. I couldn't remember if her and Portia was beefing. She said she gave. I don't know if she said she gave Candy a hug or Portia a hug. I don't remember. I would assume she said Portia because it's Portia's wedding. But Sheree asked if Kim and Candy. Sheree asked Kim if her and Candy are cool. Cool now. And Kim was like, no, basically. Basically, I guess due to the legal situation they got going on with the song that Candy wrote for Kim, Tardy for the Party. Don't be tardy for the party. I do not remember how that song goes. I remember that season, though. When she helped her with that song. So let me get this weird ass scene that I thought was weird. Oh, dang. I did say I was going to start doing MVPs of the episode. I forgot to do that too at the beginning of the episode. Like I said, I be stoned. I'll give that at the end of the episode too. Who I think is the MVP of the episode. But we get this weird scene. So Sonya, right before her Mommy Nation event, is about to start. Her sister's her hairstylist, so she getting her hair done by her sister. I guess she's touching it up. Sonya says in her confessional that her sister's irritated with her because she didn't tell her that she needed her head touched up before the event. Basically, she ain't tell her how her schedule was going to be. Basically, just being Sonya, because you know she didn't already spoke on this in the beginning of the season. So I think, who was that? Sonya's friend, assistant, come over there, running down everything that's getting done, that need to be done, all that other stuff. And then Sonya's sister just calls Sonya out. It's like, you don't ever think about how I got to do stuff. I got to get this done. I got to worry about my kids. I got to worry about your kids. Do this, that, and the third. And you don't think about that. You need to more, like, you need a more set schedule, basically. She's like, she tells Sonya, you need to give me some grace. You can't be pressing me like that. Sonya gets super emotional, starts crying. And I'm just like, I don't know. It was a weird situation because I was just like, does she do this behind closed doors? Both of them. Does the sister complain behind, I said closed doors. Does the sister complain off camera like this? And Sonya gets emotional like this? Or off camera, dang, I'm shaking because I'm getting cold. I ain't gonna hold you, I'm getting cold. Look at my robe on. I gotta get up out of frame. I don't care. I'm cold. Y'all can see my background now. Oh. God damn it, I'm trying to position this robe. Yeah, it's one of them type of days. Oh, and my phone stand fell. Okay. Alright, we back. We back like crick crack. Yeah, I was right here stuttering, trying to talk because I was too cold. I had to get something. Anyway, damn, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, like I was saying. So I feel like is the sister saying this type of stuff off camera, and if so, is Sonya getting emotional like this off camera, or off camera does Sonya be bucking back? Because I feel like, I don't know, for Sonya to just get super emotional like she ain't heard that before. I don't know. It just threw me off. Then Sonya apologized. She's like, I'm super sorry, bro. The sister was like, yeah, I'm sorry too. I didn't want you to get emotional like that. And I was just like, Sonya kind of gaslighting too. Because she got an apology from her sister just because she made the sister cry. Because she made Sister Sonya cry. So the final scene is Sonya's Mommy Nation event, brunch, whatever you want to call it. The ladies start to arrive. Sonya calls Kenya because she's trying to figure out where she at. And she's supposed to be like the, what's it called? The MC for the auction part of the event. They're raising money for the charity for the woman who has the school, for the private school for homeless kids. So she calls Kenya complaining about something that she's not going to be able to sit with her +1 or something like that. And I'm like, girl, it's a charity event. What are you talking about right now? If you really cared about the charity, it wouldn't matter if you're sitting with your +1. Unless it's your child or something. I don't know. I just felt that weird. Like, and then Sonya said that you're gonna be sitting like you be back. You have your back to your +1, which I didn't think that was that bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm a different type of person, but I just felt like Kenya was just being Kenya, overdoing too much. But when it comes to your events and stuff, we know what be happening. Like, we know what be happening when you be coming to your event. Come on now. So I just thought that was real petty of Kenya. So Kenya was like, I don't like that arrangement. Sonya was like, okay, we gonna make it work to where you can sit next to your +1. God damn. I was just like, poor Sonya. Stop asking her to do shit. Really, stop. Probably should have asked Candy or somebody. I don't know. Could have asked somebody. Drew? I don't know. Somebody. Courtney, somebody. I don't know. Somebody that would have been on time and not complained that hard. The event wasn't even that long to care about sitting next to a +1. I don't even know. But anyway, so the ladies out there talking briefly about Marlo's date, and Marlo shared, she like, he's a chef, so you know I love to eat. This, that, and the third. They showed the ladies in their confessional sharing how they feel about what type of man Marlo needs. Marietta was like patient man. Something like that. I don't remember. But they mostly was just saying, I can't remember what they said. It's not important. Not that important. Oh, but we see in this in the mid season. Shoot, let me stop and talk slower. The mid season trailer. Yeah, mid season premiere trailer. I don't know what you want to call it. We see there that she twerking on the man. Marlo twerking on the dude that she been dating. So we'll see if this just for TV or if they're gonna be dating in real life. Oh, I should go to her page. The show is wrapped. Oh wait. When I look back from my phone right here. Look, I'm looking at the notes on my phone. I'm tripping. All right. I'm tripping, y'all. So, Candy booked and busy. She just came from performing in, what was it, Nashville with Escape. That night she flew in the next morning just to make it to Sonya's Mommy Nation event. Sonya says in her confessional, she made it to, she was like, it's greatly appreciated that Candy made it to my event. Although she couldn't make it to other events prior. And, they show clips of her not being able to make it to Kenya's, what was that event that Kenya had? Oh, the trip. Yeah, the trip. She couldn't make it on Kenya's trip. And Candy wouldn't have been happy on that trip anyway. Candy wouldn't have been happy on that trip. Trust me. And they showed the clip of her not being able to make it to Drew's video shoot. She probably just ain't want to be in that shit. Cause they showed the clip at the video shoot. Drew was like, Candy said she was gonna be here. She's supposed to be here. So like it wasn't no, Candy didn't call and give no reason why she wasn't showing up. I just feel like she probably just didn't want to be in that video. So no shade to Drew, because I think Drew can sing, but I just feel like Candy didn't want to be in the video. Candy got a Grammy. Like Sonya was like, I can tell I can tell who the favorites are because she made it to her event. I was like, Sonya, you sound delusional right now. I don't think she cared that much. This was just so happened an event that she probably could squeeze in. Probably like, not that long. Okay. She's for a charity, good charity. Candy love the kids, so Sonya getting irritated. She was in her confessional. She was like, King is over an hour late. They showed Drew come like an hour and something minutes late. And Sonya was like, I guess I'm going to have to just host this jump. MC this jump myself. So Sonya goes up there and she was like, I'm going to have to be the auctioneer myself. Goes up to it there, starts talking about basically what the event's going to portray, like the auction part of it, and what the event is for. All that, explaining. As she's just explaining and all that, Kenya shows up in some red number, bright as hell, walking up in there. I was like, we definitely seen her when she walked in. So then Sonya announces some other woman to come up. Oh, no, not some other woman. I said some other woman. I think it's the lady whose charity event she's donating to. I can't remember her name, though. She called her up and, I forgot what she talked about. Because then Sonya gets back on the mic and gives this OG Mommy Award, surprises Sheree with her son Cairo. He comes out and presents the award to her. Sheree was like, oh my gosh, they got my shy baby up there talking. Sonya said he didn't even really want to go up there. He was so shy. He said he was so shy. So then Sonya goes over to Kenya, basically whispering like about to do the auctioning. I'm gonna tell you to do this. I'm gonna do that. King was like, "What's the goal?" And Sonya was like, 50K. King was like, "That's it. So it's 50K at this table right here." Talking about the ladies' table where they sitting at. So then the woman, I think who owns the charity, she she introduces Kenya up, and first of all, you know Marlo gonna give a goddamn confessionals of somebody's style, and it's most likely Kenya's. She said that this girl looked like the damn shoe, the red shoe off the Wizard of Oz that got squished under the house. She didn't say her shoes looked like. She said she looked like the shoes. Get that understood. She said she looked like the shoes. I was like, man, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Like, where does she get this from? Where does she get this from? Where am I? Oh yeah, so Kenya go up there and jump the gun. Oh yeah, we I know the goal was 50K, but we gonna raise that to 100K. Cause these ladies alone, they 50 this 50K the table right here. And points at all the ladies on the cast or friends of whatever you want to call them. Mayetta, Courtney too. I was just like, oh man, she is funny, funny. Candy looking like who at this table? Who got 50 at this table? You know Candy. So Candy was like, I'm gonna step up first. She bids the first 5K. Then Candy matches. Then Mayetta matches. I feel like she just matched to be a dick rider. I told you. I mean, granted, we love to see it for the cause, but I just feel like it was Kenya and then Candy and then Mayetta was like, oop, let me get up too. But then later, after some more nudging from Kenya, Sheree and Marlo both bid 5. Kenya was in her confession talking about something. I don't know where Marlo gonna get the money from. She better go find it from La eBay. La eBay. Says you better go find it from La eBay. Hey, I thought that was so funny, bruh. Not La eBay, bruh. I was cracking up when she said that. La eBay. La eBay, bruh. That's comedy, man. That's comedy. That's so funny. But then Drew she bids 5K. Courtney bids 2,500. Side eye Courtney a little bit. Why you have to bid half? I mean, but you never know what people got going on. Shoot, they got more than me, so I can't even talk. But yeah, that's what's up, Courtney. Either way. So then Sonya calls back up the lady that I said I'm assuming runs the charity, and she basically goes up there to speak on something in my eye. What the total is, what the total that they donated, what they raised. And they raised 78K, which was lit. I was like, dang, close to, but not 100,000 like Kenya. I was like, Kenya, you shouldn't even said that. The goal be 450, but think about how it probably would have went if the goal was already 50. If it would have just stayed 50, they probably would have made the 100. You never know. I don't know. The Sonya was appreciative and she was happy about it. She said in her confessional that Kenya was worth the trouble. And Kenya was in her confession telling something, you're welcome. I thought that was funny. I was like, okay. Hey, I mean, 78K, that's still good. That's still good. And that's how the episode ended. It just ended with the charity event brunch. And yeah, so the MVP of this episode for me had to be Kenya. She was hilarious. That fucking Lil eBay, man. That Lil eBay had me cracking up for like 5 minutes. Well, not 5 minutes. It had me cracking up for a little minute. But Lil eBay, that had me down laughing. And she was a good auctioneer at the event. I give her props when props is due. She was good. She was a good event, whatever you want to call it. I could see why she would get booked for stuff. And what else? Oh yeah, I would grade this episode. I give it a B plus. We got all the ladies in at least a scene. It wasn't too much, but it had some little humorous moments. It didn't give us too much, but I feel like it was a neutral little episode. So that's why I say I give it a B plus. Ain't nothing been getting no A's for me since like Snowfall and Power. I ain't been getting no A's, giving no A's out really. I mean, I know you can't compare them shows, but still. Can't wait till the Shot come out. Anyway, predictions for episodes to come. Well, I did see the mid-season premiere trailer, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, I saw Marlo twerking on that dude, so let's see how long that's gonna last. I gotta look on her page when I get off here and see if she even with that dude still. What else? What else did we see? Of course, we saw the stuff with Drew Sidora supposedly talking to Mimi Foss' ex-girlfriend, ex-wife. Did they get married? I don't remember. And I was like, oh, is that one of the reasons why her and Ralph got the divorce? Because I thought she was the one claiming he was cheating, according to the Shade Room. I don't know. But what else? I see Sonya spaz. I don't know who she spazzing on. She about to bring out that what? That what? I don't want to say blood cock because that's just so stereotypical Jamaican. People say blood cock, or whatever you want to call it. She gonna bring out that what? That Jamaican. She gonna bring that Jamaican out. What else? Who else is on there? I don't think we really saw anything with Marlo. Did we see anything with Candy? I feel like Kenya gonna get into some more stuff. And yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching this video. Please like this video. Comment below what you thought of the episode, what you thought about what I talked about. If I forgot anything, if I was off on anything, comment below what you would grade the episode, all that good stuff. Comment below. And like and subscribe to my channel. And I will see y'all in the next review. Peace.